Okay. Then Jesus said to him, go your way. Your faith has made you well. And immediately he received his sight and followed Jesus on the road. What do you want? And then Jesus says to him again what he said to a lot of people. Okay, go your way. Your faith has made you well. Well, what faith did he have? He believed, once again, Jesus was the Messiah. He believed Jesus was the only one that could do anything about the situation he is, and he's willing to give up everything to come to him. Your faith, your belief, and living out your belief made you well. I mean, a lot of people, oh yes, I believe. Well, that's good. But James says, what good is your belief if you don't have works? What are you willing to do along with your belief? Do you think you can just believe and nothing has to change? No. If you believe, then it has to change. It can't be the same. If you say, I believe in Christ and start following Him, and your life is still the same, nothing's happened. Nothing's happened. And if you look at Bartimaeus, you see what happened. Jesus called out to him. He goes and meets with him, and he calls out to him and says, what do you want me to do? I want you to give my sight back to me. That's what I really want. Okay, your faith has made you well. What happened? He immediately received his sight and became a follower of Jesus Christ. You know what Bartimaeus didn't say? Thank you very much, Jesus, but where are you going? Before I start following you, I'd like to really know where you're going, because, you know, I don't like steep inclines, and I don't like, he didn't have any conditions. Jesus changed his life and is willing to become a follower of Jesus. He didn't say, he just followed him. Wherever he was going, that's where he wanted to be. I mean, if Jesus changed your life, don't you want to just be with him? No one said, okay, if I heal you, you have to become a follower of me. After he was healed, he said, where are you going? I'm following Jesus. Where are you going? I don't know and I don't care. I just know who I'm following. The God who changed my life. That's what I want to follow. When I got called to ministry, I realized if I was going to follow Jesus, I had to be willing to lay down some things, and I did. And I remember some of the things that I did, and that Jesus was asking me to do some things, and some of it I didn't want to do. And I remember one of those things that can sound silly, but I had this coin collection. I had it. And I probably liked it a little bit more than I liked. And I remember Jesus asking me, saying, are you willing to lay this down and follow me? And I struggled with that for a little bit. And then I just cashed it all in. I said, I don't care. It came to a point inside that I said, I don't care about that anymore. And I had to be willing to lay it down. It wasn't that much. It wasn't thousands of dollars, but it was mine, and I valued it. And he wanted to know, are you willing to lay this down to follow me? And the answer was, after I thought about it, the answer was, yes, I am. What about your relationships? I had to leave my father and go to school. I remember that debate with him. And it's, why do you have to leave? Lord, I'm following you. And I had to make some key decisions in my life to be a follower of Jesus Christ. I think the church today sometimes doesn't think they have to give anything up to follow Jesus. They can just follow Jesus and do whatever they want. I don't know what you call it, but I don't call that Christianity. Because Jesus, if he says, come after me, first of all, deny yourself, pick up your cross, and follow me. You need to be willing to lay some things down if you're going to follow me. You can't bring all this on a journey. It'll weigh you down, and you're not going to make it. What happened if you and I just came to Jesus empty-handed? What's that song say? All to Jesus I surrender, all to Him I give. What if we really meant it when we sang it? Instead of just singing it. I said, Lord, I don't want anything coming between you. I want to follow you. I know you're the only one that can do anything in my life. I believe that. I know who you are. And there's nothing that I'm not going to part with to follow you. Nothing. What if that would happen? Do you think your life might change? Well, I promise you it would. Bartimaeus is there and he's calling out. And all the naysayers around, Bartimaeus, just be quiet. Stop. You don't know what you're doing. Would you just be quiet? He doesn't even want to pay attention to you. He's got better things to do. Not today, he doesn't. He just louder and louder and louder and kept calling out to Jesus until finally. Jesus said, I hear you, Bartimaeus. I hear you. come over here. And Bartimaeus gladly came. Gladly came. I mean, he threw away everything he had. It wasn't that much, but he parted with it. He was willing to. You'd be surprised when God asks you to get rid of something, what he can do with it. If we could ask Moses, we say, Moses, what do you think when God tells you to throw something down? What do you do with it? So I don't know. I threw down a stick and it became a snake. That's all I can tell you. And everything he asked me to throw down, it became better.